guys to my next episode of the Leicester City career mode. This is episode 27, I do believe. And I'm going to get my first game of the Premier League in this episode. I'm also going to play the game against Tottenham, and if I can get to it and if I want to do it, I will get the game against Sunderland in this episode as well. If not, it will only be a 2-gamed episode. I'm actually going to play the first game of the season, West Brom, off camera. So I'm going to only show the highlights of the Tottenham game. So yeah, that's how this video is going to run. Hopefully I can also sign Chancellor Mbemba in this episode, because I tried to sign him in the last episode, but he never came back quick enough before the first game. So I'm also looking at trying to sign Yuri Tielemans and Divock Origi on my other 2 signings I'm trying to get through in this window. So I'm going to get into this episode now, play against West Brom, and then I'll show you the result, and then I will play against Spurs, show you the highlights, and hopefully sign those 3 players in this episode as well. Come out of that game against West Brom, and I drew 1-1. They did go ahead with McLean, and I'm trying to think who scored my goal. I'm not too sure who scored it, but I also got some injury news to inform you guys with. Where's injury news? It's in here, isn't it? My centre back, Liam Moore, is out now for 6 weeks, so that's going to be a bit of a blow, but blow to this season. But I'm actually proud to announce that Chancellor Mbemba has accepted his contract, meaning Chancellor Mbemba has now become our Leicester City centre back. So I'm also, as I said, I tried to sign him at the start of this episode, and I have. Now I need to try and sign 2 more players, which are going to be Tielemans and Divock Origi. So I'll need to submit a new offer for them. But I've only just realised why I never went for him in the first place, because he's quite expensive, so I won't be going for him. But I do want to try and sign Divock Origi, so I'm going to approach Liverpool. They've estimated about 8.5 million for him, so I'm going to actually put in 7 just to see how they would say with that. He's a squad rotational player at the club, so I can try and get him for cheaper. And I'm also going to want I want to try and sign a new centre mid. So I'm going to put it down to you guys. I would like to know a centre mid who's about 76, 77 rated, who I can sign for about 10 million, with about 50,000 wage. So also what I'm going to do now is set up my training drills. So I'm going to have a look. I'm going to do Demarai Gray, and I'm going to get him on Beat Your Man. Midfielders, I'm going to get Rabiot on keeping possession, and Rabiot also is going to be on El Rondo. Aris Abalaga, I'm going to get him on one-on-one goalkeeping, and I'm also going to get Ben Chilwell on one-on-one defending. So those are the drills I'm going to start off this season with. So Demarai Gray got a C, Rabiot got a 2 Ds, Arrizabalaga got a D, and Chilwell got himself a C. So I'm going to simulate now. I am also trying to think of any centre mids that I personally feel like could do good at this club. So Liverpool have accepted that 7 million. He wants 60,000 a week, so that's quite a lot. 4 years, and he will become an important first team player. He'll be on the